You don't even have to work. I'll pay all the bills. I'll provide. Wanna say I could cook, ladies? Yeah, if you with me, we gonna be eating good. Hurry up. Good girl. Good boy, I mean, sorry. And it's good ass food and ain't no woman here. Beautiful day. I bet you would eat me alive if I died. You wouldn't give a shit. Which one of you lucky ladies want to marry me and move in?
Do you think I'm spooky?
Bon appetit, baby. I love you, Oreo. I sprained my ankle, so this nice lady is putting a cast on it.
Like mine, obsessed, clingy.
I'm in the hospital sick. I need somebody to come in here and take care of me. When I tell you I can cook, I wasn't lying. Love you, Jesse. Y'all can finally see my face. I'm just acting up. Oh, shoot. Sugar. Alright. I'm just at the pediatrician with my beautiful 6-year-old daughter. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Say hi, YouTube.
Yeah.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, YouTube.
How are you too?
She said hi, YouTube. So cute. So I'm just waiting on the doctor to come back. So here we are. And then I'm gonna take my baby girl to get something to eat after.
I want a lollipop.
Okay. All right, baby. I got you. I got you.
I'm really hungry.
You're hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take you to get some chicken nuggets and fries after, okay?
Okay.
All right, baby. Just be patient. We won't be here too long. It's a nice day today. My hair looks like shit, so that's why I have this on. What is that? Okay. But I am gonna do my hair. I'm gonna wash my hair. I was gonna go to the hair salon, but I ain't got time, so I'm gonna just wash my hair and then I'll do it myself. It is a nice day.
Huh? Why was it open?
It's gonna be hot in here if I close the window, baby. Yeah. Let me get some of your juice. Hello. Okay.
So the thing with younger kids and babies, like with the bottle and having the bottle in her mouth, what that does, if they fall asleep with the bottle and the milk is sort of sitting on their teeth, milk actually has a fair amount of sugar in it too.
True.
Or juice, sitting on her teeth like for an extended period of time, that's really problematic. Kids who carry around it like a cup of juice and sip at it for over a long period of time, that's worse for their teeth than if they just sit down and drink a cup of juice and are done with it.
Okay.
So it's kind of those things, like hard candies are much worse than like a candy bar or something like that. Anything that sticks to the teeth or takes a long time to dissolve in the mouth.
Okay.
It's how long there's the exposure to the sugar.
Okay.
Is what really matters. And the toothbrushing helps prevent that a lot. But it's also thinking about, if she does have candy, having her either, have some water to wash it down.
Mm-hmm.
But, we want to sort of keep it balanced between, like, we want to protect her teeth, but also have her have a normal childhood,
Yeah,
so
of course.
it's kind of that, like, but in general.
So her doctor is pretty much explaining how to try and prevent my daughter from getting cavities. Because she had surgery on her teeth twice because she got cavities just by drinking too much juice or eating too much candy. Which is the reason why now I give her sugar-free candy or candy that has reduced sugar to try to avoid her having to get surgery on her teeth or get cavities again.
Honestly, kids in 2025, kids have way too much sugar in their diet. Like there's just so many sources of it coming at them from right and left. So, those are if that makes sense, that's the way to think
It
about
does. So it's not about how much she's eating. It's just more like over time.
it. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Yep. 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 How much milk is she drinking, approximately?
He gives her,
I remember when you were a baby. Yeah, thank you.
she's definitely a lot more affectionate now. She was like, I remember I had that issue with her back then.
Yeah.
She rarely showed affection. Now
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
more prone to like putting her head on my shoulder or just randomly hugging me or her other dad.
Yeah, good.
But she's still quiet. She's always been antisocial. She's more sociable around me and Edwin and the grandmother if we're alone. But I noticed like on her 6th birthday, February 20th, it was her and her other cousins around her age and her uncles and aunts that came over. And she was just kind of like sitting there at the table, and they were like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And then I just kind of called her over to the living room and just pulled her to the side, brought her to the living room, and then she was jumping around. And so I noticed, like, if it's a lot of people she's around, even if she knows them, then she gets kind of shy, just kind of like wants to just sit there and not talk and just, or either run to me or Edwin or the grandmother. And she's more like, if she has like one-on-one with someone, then she's good, even if it's a stranger. But if it's just like a bunch of people all in one room, then she'll just kind of like sit there and just be really shy. I noticed that.
Yeah. I mean, and I think, I know developmental peak styles goes her with some mild autism.
Yeah.
And
She has level 2 autism. Yeah.
That's autism, like that sort of discomfort with a lot of people and a lot of stimulation. I think. And it can be really hard in situations like a birthday party because everyone's like, "Why aren't you having fun?"
They're all hovering around her.
Exactly, and she's like, "Could you all just go away, please?" Yeah. And so sort of managing expectations around that can be challenging. Definitely. Thanks for my hug. Do you think she's having at least a couple servings of milk a day?
He
yogurt, cheese,
usually puts some strawberry or chocolate in it, and then she'll drink it.
Okay.
Not a lot. She drank it more when she was a baby, kind of like I had to force her to do it like while she was sleeping.
Yeah.
And just put it in her mouth. But now it's harder to just randomly give her milk. But like if you put the strawberry or chocolate, she'll drink it.
Okay.
Milk plain, not really.
Okay. Does she eat yogurt?
Yes, she loves yogurt. The kids' ones, cheddar cheese. Yes, I don't really see her eating cheese like by itself, but if you put it in something, eggs or just give her the sharp cheese sticks. She eats those, but not much like American slices by itself or anything like that. Okay. But I'm the same way, so it might just be because I was like that when she was since she was little. I just eat cheddar. That's pretty much it. I don't really like cheese much.
Yeah. Okay.
So she kind of picked up on that.
About a minimum of 2 servings of dairy a day. So if she has a yogurt, that's a serving. Okay. 8 ounces of milk. So that's not very much as a serving. Do you drink milk at school? With your lunch? No. What do you drink at school?
Juice.
Nothing? Water.
You like juice?
She's sleeping well at night?
Yes.
What time does she usually fall asleep?
Now that she's in school, it's random, but usually maybe she'll come home from school around 3:45, and she'll knock out around like 6, maybe 7, take a nap, stay up for a couple hours, and then probably go back to sleep around, it could be 11, it could be 10. Sometimes she'll nap around as soon as she gets home from school, and then she'll wake up like 45 to an hour later, stay up for maybe another 4 or 5 hours, and then she'll go to sleep. I do notice she sleeps a lot better now that she's in school. Before she was in school, like before April, she was up all night. But school kind of like tires her out.
Yeah. Okay. Can I check you a little bit? I'm going to listen to you. Okay. You want to sit there so I can listen?
Sit right there, babe.
I'm just going to take a good
She's got to check your ears. Come on.
In your ears.
Come on, baby.
If you have any butterflies in there, what do you think? You want to sit with Dad?
She almost called me mommy. Did you hear that? Did you notice that? She probably thought I didn't notice, but I did. She knew better though.
That's all I need to do. I need to take a quick peek here. Okay. It's okay because I'm the doctor. Right? It's just part of your checkup. It'll take a second if I can get under all your hands and figure out where I'm looking. There we go. Perfect. Okay, you can you can lay down more or you can stay right where you are. Whatever you want to do. You want to stay? Okay. Put your foot up so you don't fall off the table. How about things like, in terms of her other developmental stuff, like she gets herself dressed and undressed and she does her own teeth and feeds herself?
Yes.
Good. Good. And,
The pee-pee?
Lizzie? Okay.
I don't even know where the bathroom
Basically
is.
done. It's down the hall on the right.
Okay.
You don't need any shots today, okay?
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
We're gonna go pee. Hold on, baby.
Yeah. Ready? I'll show you where to go, okay? I don't think she locked it, but.
Yeah, that's okay.
So she doesn't need any shots.
Okay.
Should we do some fluoride on her teeth?
Yeah.
Do a little fluoride on her teeth? Okay,
Definitely.
we'll do that. And
How long does that last on the? Because it's probably gonna have a taste, right?
yeah, so I think it's 30 minutes. She shouldn't
Okay.
have anything to eat or drink. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like she's doing good. It sounds like the school's being supportive.
Yes, very.
I'm glad that she's kind of settled there.
Yeah.
And hopefully socially things will get a little better.
Okay.
And that hopefully the school will kind of help her integrate a little bit with some of the other kids.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she's made a couple friends so far. So.
Good.
Oh, that was quick.
Okay, all done. All right. You can get your shoes and socks on. Okay.
Okay. And the next
They'll give you
appointment? Okay.
So her next appointment's going to be in a year for her
Oh.
next physical. Sooner if you need anything.
She needed this filled out because.
Oh yeah, I think. Do we have a?
Yeah, here it is.
Yep, I will get this filled out.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna take you to get something to eat, baby. I'm gonna take you to get something to eat, okay?
Okay.
No socks. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Give me your shoe.
And then if you can help it, nothing to eat or drink for 30 minutes.
Okay.
It just helps it stay on there longer.
She's about to put the fluoride on my daughter's teeth.
Can you say cheese for me? I'm going to dry up your teeth. Good. Cheese again. Move your head up a little bit.
I'm sorry, but with that face, my daughter does not seem like she likes the taste of that. It's okay, Jocelyn.
Now we just got to do the top. You say cheese again.
It's okay, Jocelyn.
Almost done. Cheese. You say for me. With a Y. All right. You guys are all set.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And I can grab you a pen up front.
Come on, Jocelyn. Did so good. Good job.
Wait, can I just go to McDonald's?
Yes, baby. down over there.
Have a good